So what is going on, guys? Welcome to the YouTube channel. If we have not yet met, my name is Peter Roberts. Now in today's video, I'm excited, I'm pumped to share with you guys the 5 clever hacks, the 5 things that I did with my money that allowed me to save tens of thousands of dollars in my teens. Now early teens, I was making money, saving money, and now I've hit crazy financial goals from the things that I've done in my teens. Now if you have the goals, the inspiration to save a lot of money in your teens, here are 5 clever ways, 5 ways that I implemented in my life that allow me to save extremely amount of money. As you can see, I'm so fired up. I'm killing the mic, but I want to share with you guys what you can do to save tens of thousands of dollars extremely fast in your teens. If you have not yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, watch these videos, make sure you smash that subscription button, as well as give this video a thumbs up if you find it inspirational, helpful, and it goes a long way. So guys, I want to share with you what you can do to save thousands of dollars in your teens and what I did to save a lot of money fast. In your teenage years, this is the foundation for your finances in your future. If you know what to do with your money, how to make more money, how to save money the right way, then you're setting yourself up to basically become a millionaire one day. So follow these 5 things that I did in my teens. I wish more people talked about this, and more importantly, it's going to help you save and make more money early on in your teens. Now, the first thing I want to share with you guys that allowed me to save a lot of money fast in my teens, really hit my goal both financially, saving as well as making a lot more money in my teens, was implementing a side hustle in my life. So as a teenager, I was going to high school, I was working as a busboy, and then on the weekends, what made me save a lot of money and made me a lot of money was starting a side hustle. Now for me, a side hustle was mowing lawns, power washing, advertising services in the community on the Nextdoor app, and I was finding ways to make an extra $300 to $500 on the weekends. Now my friends were going out having fun, but guess what I was doing? Friday night, Saturday mornings, late Sunday nights as well, was working and building a side hustle. Now this was a cash side hustle. Now what I want to share with you guys is that what you're doing on the weekends is going to allow you to either make more money or lose money. You can either go out, spend money, buy things, but for me, one thing that allowed me to save thousands of dollars for making an extra $500 a weekend, which is around $2,000 a month mowing lawns, providing some type of service, was implementing a side hustle in my life. Now this is typically cash. In your teens, this is the best way to start putting money under the pillow, saving money, making more money, and starting a small business on the weekend. So that was the first thing that I did that made me a lot more money. I was making more money than all my friends. And secondly, and more importantly, I was saving this money for my future self. Now the second point comes off of what I was doing with the money that I was making from the side hustle. I was basically starting a business, 16, 17, 18, mowing lawns, finding ways to make money in the summers, and absolutely stacking money. But what I did is I put this money underneath my mattress. What I want to share with you guys is that I was saving all the money that I was making during the week. Have a normal job, a 9 to 5, work part-time, but on this weekends, when you're implementing this side hustle, put that money away for your future self. So what I did to save thousands of dollars was the first job that I was working, I was saving it directly into my savings and checking, mainly into my savings account, saving an extra $500-$600 a week. This was strictly just going right into my savings. Now the second job that I was working on the side hustle, I was putting this money underneath my mattress. I could keep this money, build this money up, and watch myself grow this side hustle, this cash that I had for my future self. Now I want to share with you guys why I did this. Not only was I inspired to make more money, put more money underneath my mattress, but anytime I wanted a little bit of spending money, I didn't have to go directly into my checking or savings account. This money continued to grow. I didn't touch it, and all the money that I had in my life that I wanted to buy something for myself, I had the cash underneath my mattress, and more importantly, I didn't have to touch my savings or checking account. The biggest mistake so many people make that is not allowing them to save thousands of dollars, that's going to hold you back from becoming financially free one day, is your inability to save money for your future self and to not touch it. Now this money that I had in my savings was strictly for my savings. I never touched it, and through my teens, over time, it can continue to build. The side hustle cash was continuing to flood into my bank account, and more importantly, I was saving a crap ton of money, which allowed me to save thousands of dollars in my teens. Now the third thing I want to share with you guys is that when you're making more money in your teens, your income is going up. But what I didn't do, and I see so many people making this huge mistake, they think it is a brilliant idea and it is the worst thing that you can do in your teens with your money. Now I was making good money, $1,000 a week, mowing lawns in my teens, saving money, stacking that money up. But I didn't go out there and buy the new car, get tint on my truck. I didn't go out there and get my truck elevated. I didn't go out there and pay for new rims. I didn't buy anything. I still lived as a broke man. Now what I want to share with you guys is that I went to the thrift store, bought all my clothes from the thrift store. I didn't go out there spending on new jewelry, new watches, things that I didn't need for myself because I was focused on saving thousands of dollars for my future self. Now I'm not saying you can't spend a little bit for your hard work, but I didn't go out there and waste my money and increase my bills. I didn't buy a truck that's going to make me a $500 payment. I didn't go out there and buy things that I'm going to continue to pay on, new things to flex on my friends. That stuff was irrelevant. Now, if you want to save thousands of dollars in your teens, guys, please listen to me. Use the things that you have. Don't buy the newest and greatest car out there to show your friends that you're saving and making a lot of money. All that stuff is crap. Now, the truth is, if you want to be financially free, financially successful one day, you're going to eventually be able to buy that from your decisions that you make in your teens. So I didn't buy that crap, and now I'm looking back and thanking myself for all the money that I have for my future self and invested off my decisions of not buying a new car, a new whip, new flex for my friend to think that, hey, Peter is absolutely crushing it. But the truth is, I was crushing it and I didn't want anybody to know. Now, the fourth thing that I did to save thousands of dollars came down to the decision to avoid debt in my life. And this debt decision hurts so many people in their teens, 18, 19s. You're thinking about college. Now, something that I did in my 18, 19, when it was time to go to college, was to go to community college. Now, you might think, Peter, why would I want to do that? It does not seem fun. I want to go party, live it up. But this is one of the best decisions that I've made in my life that allowed me to save so much money, make more money. When my friends were partying, when my friends were going out there spending money at the bars, guess what I was doing on the weekends? Guess what I was doing during the week after I got off of school? I was going to work. I was growing my side hustles, growing my businesses, and this was all through the decision of going to community college. And the great thing about this was I was playing soccer. My bill was less than $500 a semester. I was taking all the credits I needed. Basically, all my friends were paying $20,000, $30,000, and I was spending $500 a semester. My school scholarship paid it. My soccer scholarship paid it. I was living at home with my parents, had no bills, basically no debt. And I was absolutely saving everything that I made from my businesses. I was still working. I was focused on my future. Money continued to come in. I was keeping my expenses extremely low, like I stressed on a little bit. But one of the best decisions financially that I made that allowed me to save tens of thousands of dollars, guys. I mean, this is the truth. No debt in my life. Nothing to repay for my education. No worry about student loans in my life that allowed me to get ahead financially in my life and allow me to save tens of thousands of dollars was going to community college. Now, in the moment, I remember the fear of staying home, worrying about my friends, thinking about what I'm going to do at my college. I'm still at my parents' house. What am I going to do going to community college? I look like a loser. But deep down, this was the best financial decision that I made and a decision that you want to consider when you're thinking about going to college in your teens. Now, lastly, guys, I want to share with you a question that you need to ask yourself that's going to make you save thousands of dollars. This is literally a question that I asked myself every time I thought about buying. Because if you want to save thousands of dollars in your teens, you really want to get ahead of the 8 ball in your teens. It comes down to not spending money, saving money, doing the right things with your money. And if you can ask yourself this one question, it's going to prevent you from spending, wasting, and just basically flaunting your money because you're thinking about your future self and you want to save money for you. And the question was, how much time will this cost me if I buy it? Now, for example, most of us are working a 9-to-5 job or working hourly or whatever your business life is, or how are you making your money in your teens? If you ask yourself, how long did this take me to acquire? You're going to put that thing back down on the shelf. If you ask yourself, do I really need this? How many hours do I have to work to buy this new shirt? You're going to put things in perspective and you're not going to buy the things that you want in life. In your teens, for you to save thousands of dollars, you need to start making sacrifices, both financially, both spending wise, and both through your personal development. If you implement good habits, you go ahead and say no to things, then guess what? Your pockets are going to start getting fatter. You're going to have more money underneath that bed. You're going to have more money coming in from these side hustles. You're working, you're grinding, and you're not spending money. This is literally the formula for you to save thousands of dollars in your teens. Now, so many people ask me, Peter, how are you able to invest all this money when you're young? How are you able to save all this money? I worked. I didn't spend anything. I saved all the money that I have. I lived humbly. I lived under my parents' roof. I kept my bills down. I didn't go out there and have a college loans. This stuff all came down to decisions that I made. Now, it might not seem glamorous. Now, this money right here doesn't really mean anything. It's cash. Cash is dead. You put it into a bank account, you don't make any money. You might think, why am I even putting my money into a bank account? But if you have the opportunity to have this cash, you have the freedom to make decisions. You have the opportunity to go out there and invest this money. You have the opportunity to put those thousands of dollars to use to build financial freedom, financial wealth one day in your life. And it all came down to decisions, the hacks that you implement in your life through your teens that are going to allow you to become wealthy, become rich one day, all from your hard work and all from your good saving habits. So guys, this is my strategy, the 5 things that I did. Now, they might not be glamorous. You might think, hey, I'm not super disciplined. But what I want to say is this: try a little bit of this. Ask yourself, do you really need the thing that you're going to go out there and buy? What is it on your plate that you want to spend your money on? Take away the things that are really tempting in your life. Make more money. How can you increase your income? How can you keep your bills low? How can you start doing the right thing with your decision-making processes, with your money? So in your teens, you're going to save thousands of dollars very fast. And more importantly, you're going to look back and say, hey, thank you, 15-year-old me. Thank you, 17-year-old me, for making these really tough decisions. And now I have more money than all my friends. I am living humbly. I'm setting myself from the future. I am staying very content with my life because I am building financial freedom. And with this freedom one day, it came from the decisions that I made in my teens. Guys, I could talk about this all day because I want you to save, make, and invest more money for your future self. This stuff is not out there for your teens. Here are the 5 hacks that I implemented, and more importantly, that I want you guys to use in your life to start saving, making, and more importantly, setting yourself up for the future. So if you guys came this far, you felt my energy, you felt the vibe, I could sit here and talk with you guys all day. If you have not yet subscribed to the YouTube channel, you're missing out. We're talking about business. We're talking about my life. We're talking about what you can do to grow and develop and become financially free one day. We're doing this journey together. Love the process. Love the journey, guys. And I appreciate you guys tuning in. I love you guys so much. I wish you knew how much you meant to me. And as always, we have another video later into the week. Feel free to comment, hit me up on any type of social media. I am here for you guys. I want to help you in any way as possible. You guys enjoy the rest of your week. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Peace out.